We are constantly told that getting rich requires a massive breakthrough. The culture idolizes the genius entrepreneur, the person who invents a shiny new app or disrupts an entire industry from their dorm room. But look at the actual data from the U.S. Small Business Administration on this chart. A family working regular jobs has a median net worth of $90,000. Meanwhile, a typical self-employed family sits at $380,000. That is over 4 times higher, and most of them aren't building software. Take Nick Huber. He went to Cornell. With that kind of elite academic pedigree, he could have walked right into a high-paying, high-status tech job. Instead, while he was still in college, he started a business helping students store their belongings over the summer. He hauled boxes and carried mini fridges. In 2020, he sold that company for $1.65 million. Then he took that capital and went all in on the most boring business imaginable: metal boxes in a parking lot, self-storage units. Today, his company owns nearly 2 million square feet of it across the country. The desire to look successful at dinner parties traps a lot of very smart people in crowded, low-margin careers. Real wealth hides in the empty, unglamorous fields where nobody else wants to play. This brings us to a concept we can call the discomfort moat. The rule is simple. The more uncomfortable or disgusting a job is, the fewer people are willing to do it. Think about the physical reality of maintaining grave sites, renting out luxury mobile porta potties, or showing up after trash day with a hot water rig and sanitizing residential garbage cans. The pool of competitors shrinks the moment a business sounds unappealing to the average person. Look at how this maps out economically. With no one fighting you for the work, the customer cannot shop around. Your material costs stay incredibly low, you get to charge a premium rate, and you capture profit margins of 60 to 80%. In these unsexy industries, your profit margin is directly tied to your willingness to endure a little psychological discomfort. Then there is a category we can call the automaton asset. These are businesses where you are no longer trading your hours for dollars because a physical machine handles the actual transaction. This diagram shows how time decouples from income. You set up a laundromat or vending machine, service it occasionally, and it pulls in 30 to 45% margins while you sleep. The real power is this loop: recurring revenue. Customers pay repeatedly without another sales pitch. But there is an even stronger moat than convenience. It's the law. When a customer is legally required to hire you, the sales pitch is already made. Fire codes mandate that commercial restaurants and hospital kitchens deep clean their exhaust hoses on a strict schedule, or they get shut down. Safety codes demand annual inspections for residential chimney sweeps. The customer isn't buying because they want to. They are buying because they have to. That creates an income stream that ignores recessions, algorithm updates, and consumer trends. Financial stability is built on owning assets that operate automatically or comply with rules that never go away. Once you have a boring business generating cash, you start to see how the ultra-wealthy operate. The transition from owner to ultra-wealthy involves using volume to build a generational fortune. A reliable small business, like a plumbing route, typically sells for 5 times its yearly profit. But if you organize 40 of those small routes under one central brand, the math accelerates. That combined bundle can sell for 13 times its profit. Large private equity firms will gladly pay that premium. They want to write one massive check, rather than waste resources chasing down 40 individual operators. You do not need to be a genius to capture this value. You just need to be willing to do the boring, essential work that other people are too proud to touch.